Good morning, students. I am Bhupesh Bansal, your mentor for physics and director Anand Prakash Educational Academy. We have been doing with the chapter of electricity. हम लोगों ने कुछ न्यूमेरिकल्स किए हैं, बहुत सारे न्यूमेरिकल्स कर सकते हैं इस चैप्टर में, लेकिन आज हम लोग आगे कंटिन्यू करते हैं। लास्ट वीडियो लेक्चर में हमने देखा था पावर के बारे में। जैसा हमने लास्ट ईयर पढ़ा था क्लास 9th में, पावर का यूनिट होता है वॉट, इसका बिगर यूनिट होता है किलोवाट, और एक और यूनिट इसका यूनिट है जिसको हम लोग जनरली यूज करते हैं, दैट इज हॉर्स पावर। दिस ऑल वी हैव स्टडीड इन क्लास 9th। 1 किलोवाट इज इक्वल टू 1000 वाट और 1 हॉर्स पावर इज इक्वल टू 746 वाट। दिस ऑल वी हैव स्टडीड। नाउ लेट अस मूव फर्दर and in this chapter we have seen what is energy in our earlier video lectures. Energy is ability to do work which we have studied earlier, but how much energy we have consumed is equal to the work done. Whatever work we had done is equal to energy consumed. So we have the formula power is equal to work upon time, or work done is equal to power into time. This work done is also equal to the energy consumed. So energy is equal to power into time. Power is in watt, time is in second, so energy is in joules. This also we have seen in class 9th. The commercial unit is kilowatt hour, which is equal to 36 lakh joules. This also we had done in class 9th. So let us proceed with electrical energy, that is power is equal to work upon time, or energy is equal to power into time. Now power we know is equal to VI into T, or is equal to I square R into T, or is equal to V square upon R into T, wherein these things have been taken from my last video lecture which we have considered on power. Now let us take a numerical on the consolidated chapter which will help us clarify the doubts on this chapter. Let us take a circuit. Let this be 50 volts and this be 5 ohms, 10 ohms, 10 ohms. I am taking a very simple circuit only to clarify all the doubts pertaining to this chapter. Now we have seen how to find the current. So we have to find the equivalent resistance. So first we have to solve this. If I had to put the junctions A, B, C, current is splitting here, so I have to solve junction B and C first. That is 1 upon R equivalent is equal to 1 upon 10 plus 1 upon 10, which gives me R is equal to 5 ohms. So this makes it 5 ohms. So there are two resistances of 5 ohms in series. So R total is equal to 5 plus 5, which makes it 10 ohms. So my total equivalent resistance is 10 ohms. Potential is 50 volts, R is 10 ohms, so current will be equal to V upon R, that is 50 upon 10 or 5 ampere. So this current is equal to 5 ampere. Now let us see what is the potential drop across this resistance. Current flowing is 5 amperes, I is equal to 5 amperes, and R, let me call it as R1, R2 and R3. R1 is equal to 5 ohms, So V is equal to IAR1, that is 5 into 5, that is 25 volt. So the potential difference, potential drop here is 25 volt. So total potential available is 50 volts. So simply we can say the potential drop here is another 25 volts. So if the potential drop here is 25 volts, what is going to be the current I1 and I2? I1 is equal to V upon R. We know the potential drop is 25 volts. Current resistance is 10, so 2.5 ampere. So we know now this circuit carries 2.5 ampere, this circuit also carries 2.5 ampere. Now coming down to what power is consumed by the total circuit. Now we know the formula of power, it is V into I. Total circuit, when I am saying the total current and the total potential. That is 50 volt into 5 amperes. So P of the total circuit is 50 into 5, that is 250 watt. But suppose I specifically ask you, what is the power consumed by resistor R2? Now in that case, resistor R2, we know V is equal to 25, I is equal to 2.5. So power is going to be 25 into 2.5, that is going to be 62.5 watt. Similarly, R3 will be another 62.5 and this will be 125 watt. It's very simple. Now, if I say the current flows through this circuit for 10 hours, what is the energy consumed by R3? Now we know, or R2, we know the power is 62.5 into 10 hours. That gives me in watt hours. So 625 watt hour or 0.625 kilowatt hour. If I say that this resistance is a heating resistance, what is the heat energy produced? 0.625 kilowatt hours is the heat energy produced. So from a simple circuit, we have done the total nutshell on this chapter. We have calculated the equivalent resistance of series and parallel. We have calculated the power. We have calculated the energy, the heat energy, and that is all in this chapter. Yes, one question on the domestic consumption. Now let us do that. Although we had done one very simple question during our earlier lectures, but let us do one simple question again on how to calculate the energy load of a domestic circuit plus what will be the costing of the energy if that energy is being consumed at our house. Let us take a case that in my house there are 4 tube lights which glow for 40 watt each, which glow for 12 hours a day. There are 6 fans of 100 watt which run for 10 hours a day. There is one AC of 1000 watt which runs for 10 hours a day. I have got one washing machine of, again I will take 1000 watt which runs for 1 hour. There can be a list of more equipments. Now I am told that the electricity board which supplies me the power charges me at a rate of rupees 5. So what will be my total energy billing for the month? It's very simple again, but before solving this type of questions, you have to concentrate on the units given. Here the unit given is watt, unit given is hours. The commercial unit is kilowatt hour. That means if I say I am being charged at 5 rupees, that means 1 unit is 1 kilowatt hour. So let us see what is the consumption on daily basis. 40 watt into 12 makes it 480 watt hour. 100 into 10 makes it 1000 watt hour. Again, this makes it 10,000 watt hour and another 1000 watt hour. When I sum total it, I am writing the unit here so that I don't get confused between this being the unit of energy. When I sum total it, I get 12,480 watt hour. Now 12,480 watt hour is equal to 12,480 upon 1000 kilowatt hour. That is equal to 12.48 kilowatt hour. Now this is the energy consumption for 1 day. What will be my energy consumption for 30 days? That will be 12.48 into 30. Simple. That is 4, 12, 13, 36, 37, 373.4 kilowatt hour. So I have consumed 373.4 kilowatt hours or units in my house in a given month. Now if the charges is rupees 5, I know how much I am paying. I am paying rupees 1867 in that month. Now this is a simplified calculation. I could have given you a question that out of 4 tube lights, 1 tube light glows for 12 hours, the other glows for 10 hours, third glows for 2 hours, and so on. The question can be complicated based on the number of equipments given, the wattage of equipments given. Could have been 6 fans, out of which 2 are 60 watt, 4 are 100 watt. The 100 watt are running for 8 hours and 10 hours, maybe 2 each. So the questions can be complicated and we have to revise this type of complicated questions, which we have been doing in our online classes and definitely we'll be doing in the physical classes whenever the lockdown is over. So if you are interested to do more questions, more numericals, do send your request for the registration for the online classes, and do not forget to keep in touch for different type of numericals on this chapter. Normally in any board exam there will be a question of something around 3 to 5 marks on the chapter of electricity, whether it is finding out the equivalent resistance, finding out the current, finding out the energy consumed, heat energy produced, power consumed, or whatnot. So have to prepare in a much better way and in a much different way. Keep studying, keep enjoying, keep safe, and do not forget to watch our channel, subscribe to our channel and liking our videos, which you have been doing of late. We know that you have been doing the liking of the videos and subscribing to the channel, but yes, you can ask your friends to take advantage of this channel. Till then, take care and have a nice day. Thank you very much.